и нахожусь сейчас у себя дома в городе Омске. Сейчас я
So as you can see, the scenery looks a little different if you follow the channel. So I'm a guy, I like to keep my promises. So initially when I went to Phuket, I kind of dipped after like 24 to 48 hours. And we really didn't get a chance to explore Rawai Beach and Nai Harn Beach because I had a dip. But I figured, you know what? Let me take you guys to Patong Beach and we're going to take a hard look at what this place is and what it isn't. And maybe it's something you desire to kind of implement into your holiday vacation, or is it going to be a long-term or a short-term stay for you regarding this particular region? So now, when it comes to what Patong is or what Patong isn't, right? You get small, big guy. Right. So one of the issues that I have, and it's actually going to segue into the video recording, what Patong Beach is, it's inundated with tourists from particular regions that are politically suppressed. So now the mentality and the vibe of these people that can escape for 2 weeks, a month, or a 2-month visa is the mentality of when they come to Thailand in general, it's the wild, wild west. So now what that lends itself to is ripping motorbikes 100 miles an hour, basically treating the region, in my opinion, like trash because you know what? I'm just kind of running through this region. I don't really care what I do here or who gets hurt in the process. So the first thing you have to understand if you're going to come here is that the people that really saturate this region, like, and I keep going back to this cryptically, is going to be people that don't really care about the region, and also arguably due to the fact that they've been suppressed their whole lives. What that will also lend itself to is that it's about me and I'll step on you, because that's just how I've been groomed culturally. And you'll see it as you travel that there are certain groups with no manners and no etiquette, and they don't care what is going on with you, and they would step right over you for a slice of bread. So now let's get into something a little bit more informative. What is in Patong Beach? So the way I would figure the architecture is of the landscape is that if I had to lay it out for you, we had like a map. The breakdown's gonna look like this. We got massage shop, cannabis shop, pharmacy. I don't know if I said tattoo shop already. Then you're gonna have your bars. Intermittently, you're gonna have your food, your cafes, your restaurants. So that's pretty much set up regarding Patong Beach. Now, once again, that this could work for you if this particular layout is something that you're looking to do. Okay? Now, also keep in mind, when you come down here, depending on where you want to stay, you're not going to get a lot for your money. It's not that it's just high season. It's that if we look at the real estate market and who's holding the leaseholds, the demand is very, very high, and the supply is getting shorter or more limited because, once again, if we go back to, if you follow politics, everybody's on the run, meaning that if you come from this country or that country, it happens in a way if you're in, a blue state or a Democratic state of New York, everybody's looking to run to somewhere more serene. So you can't blame people per se. I know initially I come off negative that, oh, they're here, but look, everybody wants a better quality of life, and I'm good with that. But at the same time, I'm real big on manners and etiquette. Like, as an example, when I'm walking down the street with the camera, where I come from is Brooklyn, New York, right? And I'll be even more specific as I get to know you. I come from Canarsie, which is very close to Brownsville. Now, Brownsville's a little tougher than Canarsie, but that's a conversation for another day. If you came from Canarsie, you'd be like, I'm not going to Brownsville. Even if you were black, white, or indifferent, it's just not a place you would go. So anyway, let's get back on track. So the delusion of people from other countries, because I think there's a mentality that I could be a pseudo tough guy and nothing's gonna happen. Just maybe where they are, then nothing happens to them. But where I come from is, if I'm walking down the street, regardless if I'm 5 foot tall or 6 foot or 7 foot tall, you would get small, because you don't want to run into a situation where you get your head split open for no good reason. So there's a little bit of loss of the reality there regarding if you're a tough guy or you're not a tough guy. But all these things I'm trying to fuse into what is travel in Patong Beach. Now, once again, if it's your first time tuning into the channel, if you want candy and you want cotton candy, meaning that we're gonna go around, hey man, look at this, hey, look at this over here, it's really cool. You got the wrong channel. I'll save you the time. Go watch some other guy or some other girl trying to, basically be a facsimile of what they've seen before. All right, so now we got the architecture, we got the kind of people in the region as an overview, and also something that you will see quite often down here in Phuket'd, because it's Spied Island. So now, especially in Patong, you got a little bit of this over here. Oh, Junior. So you're gonna see, like, kind of as a staple that you're in Patong. You got the Muay Thai truck. There's like a fight every night. Respect to those guys. So now, what I plan to do with you guys is that I only got 72 hours down here. I'm gonna take you to Walking Street. I'm gonna show you the linear path, because it is quite long. If you haven't figured it out, I'm walking on it now, but it's in the daytime to give you a daytime kind of setup and a view. And then I'm gonna take you, there's alcoves. Hold on, I'm talking for a second. So there's alcoves to the left that house your Susie Wongs, et cetera, et cetera. And you know what? This guy just brought out a good point to me. Regarding the cab drivers, the tuk-tuk drivers, and the motorbike drivers. Extremely aggressive. Now, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. If you just saw what happened, they don't speak English. So what you're going to hear is, hello, hello. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to garner your attention because they want your business. All right, so now, high season Phuket. We just had St. Paddy's Day last night. I'm gonna be spitting out a video so you can see Bangla Road. Okay? What are we doing? This guy's trying to sell me bullets or weed. So anyway, so let me, the pre-workout starting to phase down a little bit. I wanted to give you this quick introduction to what's gonna happen. I came out here, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you can support my journey, I'm trying to do the legwork for you in 2024, because if you come to these regions, you can come down here, let's say now, and then 6 months to 8 months later, there could be a changeover regarding your favorite business, and things could be quite transient, is the word that I would use. So once again, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. I got to say that all the other douchey YouTubers say that. So hit that bell. Obviously, it means something. I really don't even know what it means. But we'll talk soon, and I'm going to do my best for you, and you have a great day. I'm going to try not to hurt anybody.